What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So if you turned on your game the other night, because I believe they've released this in the nighttime, which is kind of weird. Usually they do it on a Thursday, like in the afternoon. So you're gonna be watching this on 12/18, but the stat update is actually for 12/17. So this is just a stat update, but I noticed something right away. If you look at the light heavyweight division, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I'll just give you a second. Pause the video, maybe take a guess. What's out of place here, or what's missing here? Alright, I'm just gonna tell you guys, there's no champion. They put John Jones, they put Ankalaev, second. It used to be Jury used to be right up there. He was a champ, but you go to the heavyweight division, any other division, there's a champion. Hopefully that all changes when Glover. I hope he gets his belt back. If you guys don't know, Glover's like my favorite fighter. He's at least in my top 3. So I really hope he gets it back, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Let's get into the stat update. So as always, the changes are in the description of the video. A lot of you guys like that, but I'm just going to go over all the stats just because, there's quite a few fighters that they upgraded, but the stats on some of them aren't that much. Like there's they upgraded like 1 or 2 things. So Ankalaev, he got quite a bit, but he got like a mix. So he got +1 punch speed, +1 punch power, +1 accuracy, -1 head movement, -4 switch stance, -1 kick power, and then +2 kick speed, which I think is kind of weird. Then +1 top control, +3 submission offense, +2 cardio, -1 leg health, and then +1 recovery. So kind of like a little all over the place. But then let's move on. And then Jan, he got +1 kick power, and then he got -2 cardio. So like some of these changes are kind of weird. I'm just gonna cover this guy. I know like some of these fighters you guys might not even care about. You'll probably never use, but Edmen Shahbazyan, he won his fight, so he got +1 kick speed, +1 clinch striking, and +1 clinch control. I'm gonna try him out. He's a fighter that he had some hype around him at one point, but then he just kind of lost it. So there's another thing that I know you guys are going to be upset about. You guys give EA hell, because just look, you guys know we're in the welterweight division. Who's missing? Yeah, Kevin Holland, the guy who's fought there he's fought his last 2 fights there, last 3 fights I think. I don't know if they just can't transfer his model over to scale it properly, but I feel like kind of has the Neil Magny body type. But anyway, Stephen Thompson, he got +1 switch stance, so that brings his switch stance to 100. So unless someone's really kicking the crap out of your legs, it's not gonna matter what stance you're in, your power won't change. And then he got +2 recovery, which I've mentioned I feel is one of the most important stats. I could be wrong about that, but I just feel like it's very important. I feel like it covers quite a few things. It covers how much health you recover between rounds, and how well you recover from rocks and things like that. So staying in the welterweight division, Santiago Ponzinibbo, he won his fight, but he got some nerfs here. He got -2 chin, and then -1 recovery. And that's it. Nothing else. It's just weird that he won his fight and then he gets 2 nerfs like that. But you know, he was kind of losing that fight. It was quite the comeback. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he could have got, you know, like a little bit more of recovery, because, you know, he came back from that. But I'm going to use him in the video. I'm not sure when. I have, you know, quite the backlog of requests and things like that that I have planned. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the stats here. So RDA, they went back and they actually gave him a few buffs. So he, for his welterweight version, he got +1 submissions and +1 cardio. So nothing major, but you know, the more cardio the better. So even +1 cardio, you know, is good. So, and I feel he's best used in the welterweight division. That's just my opinion. So let's move on to the lightweight division. So Clay Guida, he didn't get much. He got +1 cardio. And like I said, guys, all these changes are in the description. So one of the biggest upgrades, you could say, in the lightweight division as far as stat changes goes is this fighter right here, Diakise. He got +3 blocking, he got +2 footwork, -1 takedowns, but you're really not gonna be shooting takedowns with Diakise here. And then the rest is in his health. Nothing, you know, in his grappling. So he got +1 chin, +2 body, and +3 legs, and then +3 recovery as well. But still, man, his health stats, that recovery at an 88. Not saying you can't like do work with him, not saying you can't win with him, but just I've used fighters with, you know, a recovery that low, and it's hard. What's his name had it? Moicano. He actually had like 87 recovery, and it's pretty tough. So Michael Johnson, he didn't get much either. He got +2 takedown defense. And then Paddy Pimblett, I know, you know, whether we like it or not, whether we thought he won, whether, you know, we thought he lost, you know, it is what it is. It's in the record book as a win for him. But he got -1 blocking and -2 arm control. Then he got +2 in the recovery. So again, nothing really major, but you know, it's not gonna help him. A lot of people ask for this fighter, and then like he come out and his stats, you know, were like their ass, and you don't ever see him. He's another fighter you don't ever see in ranked. Like, but if you go through my comment sections of like my previous stat videos, you will see everybody wanted him. Like well, not everybody, but quite a few people kept asking, you know, when are they gonna put Paddy Pimblett in the game? When are they gonna put Paddy, you know? And it's just, now he's in the game, and do you ever run into him in ranked, or even in quick match? Like, I don't, and it's just weird. But it is what it is. Darren Till, moving on here. He got +1 takedown defense, -2 in his bottom control, and then -3 in his leg health. So, like, again, like that's why I'm going over these stats, because there's not, you know, there's not much. You know, some fighters got quite a few things, but other fighters just got like, you know, 2 or 3 stat changes. Rozenstruik here, he got +1 punch power. That's it. But he's a fighter I've been using, trying to test out a little bit, trying to get better with. But anyway, this, I'm glad they went back. If you guys remember, I mentioned that they didn't upgrade him. They didn't give him, you know, they didn't give him any buffs, but he got some buffs now. He got +1 accuracy, he got +2 switch stance, +2 kick power, +1 kick speed, and then he got +1 chin and +3 recovery. So I'm really glad they went back and they gave him some upgrades. They're not like, like the best upgrades, but accuracy is a major one. If you guys don't know what the accuracy stat really does, it's really like pretty much like the tracking. Like if like a fighter's moving a lot, you know, you're gonna have a better chance of connecting with your shot. It's just gonna track better. That's what that does. That's what that stat does, if you guys didn't know. But the recovery is huge. You know, before that he had 87 recovery, which like I said, it's tough. So now we're into the fighters where I'm sure you guys won't really care about, but we're into the women's fighters. You know, I don't mind them once in a while. And then but Angela Hill, man, man, like she's probably still viable, but her punch power went down -4, and that's huge. You know, at one point it was 92, and now it's, you know, 88, but she got +1 head movement, +1 kick speed, +2 clinch control, and +2 cardio. So you're gonna have to use her more as like a volume striker, which in, you know, strawweight division, you know, that's what you do anyway. But with her punch power, she was kind of viable against Wei Li, which I'm sure she still will be. I mean, I use Tatiana Suarez against Wei Li, which is, you know, fine. But then Jennifer Maya, I've never used her, but she got +2 punch speed, +2 head movement, and +1 footwork. So all our upgrades are in the striking department. And then her opponent got +1 recovery. This is the girl that she fought right there, Rosa. But yeah, but that's it, guys. That's the stat update. Like I said, all the changes are in the description. And if you've made it to the end of this video, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I want to do something for you guys. I just, you know, without you guys, like, this channel wouldn't be where it's at. I've grown quite a bit this year, and I just, like, I really do appreciate it. You know, and I'm glad I found a way to do these stat updates, because I remember I used to look for this information and it was like nowhere to be found. Like, EA does not post like these changes. Like, I feel like it would really just take them, it wouldn't take them that long to just post what they change. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm glad that you know, I can get this information to you. I'm glad other content creators can, you know, do the same thing, and that's good, because, you know, what I might miss, like J MMA might get, or Jay Jeezer, who does stat upgrades, or whoever else does like the stat, like covers the stat changes, is what I'm trying to say. Just, you know, trying to just spit it out here. But yeah, I just want to, you know, like, after the holidays, you know, I want to do, like, maybe I'll do a stream, and we'll do some type of giveaway, like whether, you know, a PlayStation gift card or an Xbox gift card. You know, I'll make it worth you guys a while. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, you guys will know about it. But yeah, guys, that's it. And you guys know what to do. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. But if you don't do any of that, at least have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.